Hello everyone and welcome back. This time we're playing a little bit more of the Banner Saga. So it's been a little while since the last episode of this, and it looks like we got a little talking to do here. So let's go ahead and just meet up with them and see what's going on here. You knew him well, didn't you? Wagner? No. Oh well, I don't know. I remember him. Always rushing around with some important business. But I never knew him. Never got a chance to talk much. Longer than I did, in any case. I suppose so. When he spoke, Varl listened. I knew that. I could use help there. The scrivener leans back, considering the sentiment. I've seen worse. They respect you for your ability to swing an axe. They need to respect you for your actions. But you're not talking to the right Varl. Moger's got some skill there. Most I can do is hold a quill, as he's doing currently. You consider what to say next. I heard you were a terror in your day. Let's ask him what he's always writing in his journal. How do you mean? What do I write? I write what happens. They've got a banner in Arborang for that, you know. You mean the long banner? Yes, and the Menders wove up something that writes its own history. You want my opinion? I don't trust it. No? It tells a broad story. I think there's some value in the narrow. Whose story does it write? Mine? Theirs? Ludin's? Gods forbid. Huh, you relic. The gods have been dead a long time. Oh, they have? Old habits, I suppose. Alright. Let's just get on to marching. I've hoofed up more hills than a horse born with a grudge. Don't worry about me. Alright. Looks like we should probably talk to this guy too then. How are our heroes doing? We all good? Oh. No. Udin. Whew, wow. 14 strength. And with a max of 18. These guys are going to be something else. Oh, we can promote Moger here. Let's go ahead and do that. Yep. 5 renown, that's definitely a price we'll pay. Get him up to 12 strength. Very nice indeed. Who else we have here? Gunnolf. And then Eric. We definitely need to level Hacken up if he's going to be our main character. At least for this part of the storyline, I suppose. Let's go ahead and go to... I'd ask you how you're dealing with Wagner's death, but I already know the answer. Do you? Steady old Moger, which is good. I know most of these Varl, but they're not under my command. They came to follow Wagner. Tell you the truth, I wouldn't want to be put in your position either. Anything you can tell me about the caravan? Throw together this many Varl, half of them want to hit each other, the rest want to be left alone. Anyone I should keep an eye on? There's a couple clan leaders trying to show off for each other. Not a big deal, I've got it under control. Oh, attaboy. These fighters we just got from Strand aren't bad, but they're unruly. Give it a few days. And there are a few moaning about fighting for you instead of Wagner. Those are the ones to worry about. What about Ludin's men? They don't want to hear anything from me, I know that. Any problems? Could be. Ludin's pet Varl is named Bercy. I'm not sure where he came from or what his deal is. Bastard knows how to fight, but there's something I don't like about him. His girl in red is scary too, Ursa. She's probably the best fighter Ludin's got, to be honest. I've overheard some Varl call her the witch. Ooh. Why? The flaming arrows, I think. Oh man, that doesn't sound fun. It's a good trick, but the fire upsets our Varl more than the Dredge. Still doesn't make much sense. Wish? They're not scholars, Haken. I think they're mostly just afraid of her. That makes more sense. Don't let her find out. And we'll ask him if he thinks we're walking to a death trap. This many Varl? No, we should be alright. Things could get rough, though. I don't like being the one to send Varl to their deaths. I like worrying about myself, and that's the extent of it. Who would have expected Wagner to drop like that to a couple of slag? I'm still wondering what happened. He had hundreds of dead slag to his name. I don't get it. Just happens sometimes. No big moment. I'm sure it surprised him even more than us. Although I have to wonder. Nah, never mind. Anyway, I'll worry about the Warriors. You worry about not doing something stupid. That's asking a lot. Okay. What were you holding back about Wagner? I'd rather not say, Hacken. Why not? It's the kind of thing that gets stuck in your head, and you need a clear one. It's better if you let me worry about it. Okay, if you say so, keep it to yourself. There's a reason to bring it up again, I will. Alright, let's, get back to it then. Good enough? I think it's about time we got back on the road. How's morale doing? Great. Let's go. See no reason to just hang around then. Back on the road. 466 Varl. Very nice. 65 days of supplies. Look at that, says Moger. In the hills, more Dredge. No more than a dozen, though. We could just as easily pass by as rush up there to slaughter them. Looting over here. That's a dozen Dredge heading towards Strand, he says. You ask him when he started to care about Strand. I don't, he replies. I thought you did. Mulger sends some warriors to take me. Oh, we'll deal with it ourselves. That's more like it. The caravan stops and waits while you lead a small detachment up the hills to take care of the Dredge. You tell Ludin to stay by the caravan. He folds his arms and mutters something about being treated like a child. Well, we already had Wagner die, and we don't want you to as well. This looks about... I want gun off before Moger. He has more strength, more power. That's good enough. Let's go. Wonder how much we'll be up against here. If there's a dozen, we might actually be in trouble. If we only have 4 of us. What do we got here? 5 and 8. 5 and 8. 5 and 8. Oh, that's not too bad. You can definitely handle that. You go over here. You're gonna be going first. I want you as close as possible to some of these boys. Let's go right here. Start off. So you two take on those 3, and you two take on those 3. Let's go! Not going to be able to reach him. He's going to be able to go right there. Okay, so you can move right here. Yes. And turn. Forward a little bit. That guy, he's going to be able to move pretty close. Okay. So just move right there. Right, should be good. Yes. Okay, right here. And your turn. Oh, what? Oh, you could spend the willpower. Okay. Fair enough. Who's this one? That guy. Yes, I didn't really... I forgot that that yellow square is the willpower that can spend. I'd rather than hit this guy. Instead, interesting enough, let's have this guy move over here then, take a whack at him. Definitely want to go for the strength. 5 damage, considerably weakened, should be killed in the next blow. Speaking of which, you can go, who's next? that. Just straight up attack. Bam! Haha. Good. You're promoted. That's what we want. Who's next? This dude's a threat. Take him out. Bam! Another promotion. I love it. Our Varl are getting quite powerful. This guy can move up and attack him and kill him. Perfect. Just enough. Wow, he just gutted him with a mace. I didn't even know that was possible. I should be able to finish him off then. Bam! Nice. Promotion for you. Everybody's getting promotions. A little bit of damage. He's just going to go right back and smash him. Yep. Down he goes. Nice one, static. Hit him for a little bit of damage. That's fine. He can take you out. He doesn't even have to spend willpower. Great. Pretty nice victory. More renown for us. How much are we getting? We're getting a promotion for Hacken, promotion for Gunoff, our 2 heavy hitters, and a promotion for Eric, the little guy. 10 renown. Not bad. Take it. Definitely take it. Perfect. Don't have to worry about losing any people. Ludin. Hacken. You can hear Ludin's hard-booted trot as you set up camp for the first day and brace yourself. Can we speak as equals? We can try. It seems clear to me you plan to kill a lot of Dredge along the way. Am I right? You're not wrong. Then listen carefully. Don't assume only the Varl can fight. You understand me? That is my banner. We fight to Grofheim. The banner, Arborang. I insist on joining in battle. Almost gutted in your first encounter and ready for more. Whatever you like, Prince. And, I expected more resistance. From Wagner, maybe. They tell me you were his kender. That's why you're in charge now. Some sort of next of kin. Varlfin? Don't you take on his responsibilities? In my own way. Then stop acting like I'm a thorn in your side. When you're nearly 200 years, it's hard to take a 20-year-old man. Is that right? Seriously. You better start. We'll both be kings someday. That's the last thing I need to think about right now. Ludin looks at you as though you punched yourself in the face. He heads back to his tent before saying whatever was on his mind. Oh man, I hate that guy. I really hate him. You've gotten some characters with high exertion. Don't overlook this important stat. Exertion lets you add more willpower to your actions. Want to add more than 1 star to your attack? Upgrading to 3 exertions let you add 3 damage to every attack or move 3 spaces further than usual if you've got the willpower for it. Remember, each stat is equally important in combat. Choose wisely. Yes, exertion is definitely going to be an important one as well. Exertion, shield, and strength are going to be the most important ones, I would think. So let's go to our heroes and level them up. Whoa! Okay, got some new people. And Percy. Ooh, 12. I like the 12. As opposed to Eric's 8. I think I'm going to have to go with him. What about Ursa? What are you like? Okay. You look kind of unimpressive, not gonna lie. What kind of skill do you have? Yeah, I don't think she's all that great. Ludin isn't bad. Ludin's better than Eric. So we'll go ahead and replace, I think, Ursa, because she's the worst. Hacken, promote you. For 5 renown, that's fine. Get 2 more points, up to 16 strength, very nice. Got Gunoff, promote you as well. And 17 strength. Moger, not yet. Eric, we'll rank you up. There you go. Now you have some decent strength. Looks like it's gonna be it. Okay, fair enough. Training. Let's talk to this guy. He's obviously a new one. Hacken, you have a moment? As you approach Bercy, he lowers the book he was reading. He doesn't strike you as the book reading type. You're Bercy. You're Hacken. We've gotten that out of the way, haven't we? I had some questions. Say what you want to say. Oh, so he's the Varl that works for, Ludin. Okay. What's a Varl doing working for Ludin? What's a Varl doing working for another Varl? What difference does it make? It looks like you're in charge right now, so do me a favor, and don't get Ludin killed. He's important to you? No, but that's one way to put it. Where'd you learn to fight? Same way as you, by fighting. You know what I mean. I robbed well-protected merchants for at least one man's lifetime. Is that what you mean? Okay, so he was a bandit. Yeah. Not anymore? I've had a lot of jobs. And can I trust you? What a loaded question. Depends what you mean. Whose back will you have if things go wrong? Assume I'm looking out for myself and you'll figure it out. Does Ludin understand that? Ludin doesn't even understand that half his army is just here to protect him from the people he talks to. He laughed at the unexpected gouge. Bercy grins, pleased with himself. What do you want to know? Alright, well, we won't keep him any longer. See you on the battlefield, O leader of Varl. You could join us? I'm where I want to be. Don't forget what I said about keeping Ludin alive. Got it? As you step away, you can't help but wonder if there was a bit of a threat behind that gravelly request. Ooh, alright. And then I guess let's talk to this witch here, Ursa. Ursa, right? She watches you approach her with her held tilted back and points a thumb towards Ludin's tent. No, here for you. Oh. Can we talk? Ursa shakes her head no, a smile on her lips, eyelids low. Why not? I don't. In those two curiously contradictory words, you get two impressions. She has a beautiful obsidian voice, and this might be a complete waste of time. She watches you expectantly. You're Ludin's bodyguard? No, he's mine. Before you have the chance to be confused, she cackles, abrupt and loud, then looks slightly embarrassed. You are his personal guard, though. Her expression changes to, of course. How did you end up with someone like Ludin? Luck. It's about the flaming arrows. Yeah, that's what we came to talk to her about. She raises an eyebrow. Varl and fire don't get along. All you get is a shrug. If you're going to use them... She pulls an arrow. There's a flick of the wrist you don't quite catch. Suddenly, a bird combusts in the tree behind you and falls to the ground smoldering. Half the camp has turned to watch. Don't tell me not to. She watches you expectantly. Alright, well, that has been fun. She crosses her arms, a hand on her chin, and cocks her head to one side. Until next time, Ursa. Hacken. You stop and look over your shoulder. I'm a witch, so be careful. She puts a forefinger to her lips with a soft shh. You depart, not quite sure what to make of that. Yeah, I'm feeling the same way. She's a weird one. We still have great morale, so no need to stop. Let's get going. Nope. Day 20. We've made it 20 days so far, and we're still going strong. You overhear a conversation while marching alongside the warriors. I'm happy to stop some slags as much as the next Varl, but I didn't join up to take orders from Hacken, says one. Apparently he doesn't realize you're within earshot. Not willing to die for him either. Challenge the Varl to a fight. I like it. Who will you take orders from? You ask loudly. Vognir's dead. We can decide right now. You raise your fist. He does the same reluctantly. His best shot's not bad, but you've had a lot worse. You grab him by the horns, swing his entire massive frame through the air, and plant him into the ground. What's his name? You ask his companions. Gris. Take care of Gris, you reply. You hear them laughing at his misfortune as you wander off. Well, that went very well. We got 5 renown on it. Perfect. That went a lot better than I expected. A small gathering of tents come into view. Group of merchants from the look of it. You ask what they're doing here. We were camped out at the Godstone ahead, one tells you, leaving an offering to Dangler, as one does. His expression turns. Dredge start appearing out of nowhere. Some of us stayed. Thought the Godstone be safe, but damned if I know why. We've been dodging them since we left. Assure them the way to Strand is clear and see them off. Or ask them if they have anything to trade. Not much, he replies. Anything of value we left at the Godstone. I've never seen this many Varl in one place before. You have to deal with those Dredge? You nod. We could part with some supplies if we need them. We'll take them. How much? I'll give them freely. Clearing the road is more than we could ask. I have one request, though. My wife's brother stayed at the Godstone. You'll know him by a necklace with many gold rings. If you see him, say we are safely in Strand. You agree, and the merchants continue onward. Nice! 35 supplies, 4 more days worth of it. Very good indeed. Good morale. Alright, so as long as it's good, we'll keep on marching. The caravan slows unexpectedly. Word travels down the line and then to Moger, who tells you, Dredge know we're coming. Probably saw us back at Vetterfell and did their usual lurking. Could have been bad if we plotted into them, but we saw them first. Dredge watch you, waiting to see what you do. When's the last time you commanded a few hundred, Hacken? Asked Moger. Don't overthink it. The warriors can take care of themselves. War. When you come across more enemies than your party can handle, you will engage in war. Give your army orders to fit the situation, but be prepared to get your own hands dirty too. By making battle easier for yourself, you'll end up with higher casualties. Or you can take burden on yourself with a harder battle, but save more lives. If you're ever desperately outnumbered, it may be best to run, avoiding the battle completely. Okay? Dredge lined the battlefield, weapons drawn. A fight seems inevitable. You take a quick head count. There must be 484 of them. And we have 185 fighters and 466 Varl. Even from here, you can see nervous glances amongst the enemy's ranks. This looks like a good chance to press your advantage. Alright, then charge! Why not? You consider taking your trusted allies and leading the charge, battering down the enemy. It will throw you into the thick of the battle, where fighting is the most dangerous, but a strong charge can save lives. There we go, rush into battle. Yes, we will do it. You gather your allies and tell them to get ready to lead the attack. We're going to go the hard route, and hopefully this pays off. Let's get Bursey in here up top. I like it. Let's go. Ready. This might be hard for us, but I think it should be a good challenge. Hopefully no more people die. We've only had 1 die on us so far. In battle, that is. What do we got here? Wow, 7 and 13. He's going to be tough. 5 and 8, 5 and 8, 5 and 8. Good enough. 5 and 8, and another 7 and 13. Okay. So, let's have... Pardon me. Let's have... I like these guys right here. So they put some damage down that way. Let's actually want to hack it right there. I guess they're kind of stuck where they are. That's too bad. Oh, whoa. Not really. So we'll move him right here. Him right here. Him right there. This guy right here. Boger, looking like 12. But with a lot more shield. You're actually better than this guy. Put you here. And there. And these two can kind of stay over here and help us take on those guys. Alright, let's go! Yeah! Let's do it. Alright, Hackens, right off the bat. Put him right here. Should be able to do a sizable amount of damage to him. let's go. Who's this guy? Oh, yes, he is that one. Yeah, so we're going to move right here, spend 1 willpower, and then hit him as hard as we can. 2 extra, that's 9 damage, so he'll be down to just 4 strength. That effectively renders him useless. Yes, he runs away like a coward, but summons an enemy. That's frustrating, to say the least. Wow, Gunolf needs more exertion, I suppose. Yes, that is definitely going to be something he needs. Who is this? Is that guy? Okay. This guy, if Gunolf just moves back, oh, then he'd still be able to hit this one. Just move him back one. He's out of range. Guy going up next. Might as well. Can you kill this guy? No, you cannot. That's frustrating. No point in this actually. Alright, you start moving up here. I should go ahead and use your willpower. Nice to reach this guy before he manages to summon him. Super power to the line damage. Alright, go ahead. Step right here and finish him up before he can summon his ally. Boom! Right in the back. He's down. He just did nothing, strangely enough. Who's this guy? That one? He's gonna be able to hit him. Let's go ahead. Here, and take out this guy, I suppose. No! Oh, wait. That was this guy's. Oh well. Actually, I might be able to fucking attack that guy instead, I suppose. Nope, you will not. Okay, that was a bit of a waste. Oh, end turn. Alright, Bercy go up and try to take this guy on. 1-on-1. Mano a mano. Dude. Not bad. 5 damage. He's definitely down. We'll have Ruby go ahead and attack this guy. Five, 7, just enough to get killed. Who would have thought? This guy can go up and attack him as well. 4, 5 damage, not bad, respectable. He's gonna return the favor for 2 damage against him. He's actually hurting a little bit. We'll go ahead and have Hagon come around and finish him off. Bam! Promoted. Nice. 1 damage to him. We'll go ahead and have Gunolf finish this guy off. Promoted as well. Ogre's gonna come up. He's gonna try to put the hurt down on this guy. Whoops. 6. Nice. Down to 2. And looks like Bercy's gonna finish this guy off. Oh, with just... There we go. You take a moment to survey the battlefield. The enemy is pushed back all the way down the line. You could take this opportunity to pull back and leave combat immediately. On the other hand, chasing down more Dredge would rally your fighters and save a few lives. You won't have time to rest or change your party, but a chance to loot your enemies might even reveal items they took from previous victims. Let's kill a few more. You attack any Dredge still brave enough to face you. How many more we got? It's actually some pretty strong ones, to be perfectly honest. 8 and 10. 8 and 10. 16 and 11. Yep, we're gonna have to break down that guy a little bit. Yes. Who's this guy? That one. Okay. Tell you what, Moger, just go ahead right here. Wait, we'll let that guy come forward. Yes, you are hurt. So come over here and... So what's this? Tempest? One attack. Wear him down a little bit, I'm thinking. Yeah, that'll probably be best. We're down this defense. Turn. Get out of the Hackens way. That's probably the best idea. And give him some. This shield guy is not going to be fun. Yep, we're going to have Gunoff get over here. I think he's about done for this fight. He's in no shape to come. Oh, wow. I'm trying to attack us here. Strange. That guy can hit Mogu though, so we're going to move back a little bit. And form a bit of a line. Percy, you're still good enough to fight a little bit, I think. So we'll have you go ahead and start forming this wall. Alright, Luden. We're gonna have you attack him. Actually, hold up. Tank would be both of them. Why not? Ooh, 3 damage. Okay, that's not horrible. You're gonna go ahead and just come over here as like a backup, I think. Rally. Some. Alright, so we'll have Hacken go ahead and come over here and finish off this dude. That'll help out a lot, because then we'll be able to gang up on them. Boom! Oh, alright. Gun off. Just get out of here. You'll be fine. I'll have Ogre go over here and let's bring the pain. I'm not sure what that does. We will just have you attack now. Shield damage to him. Good, thank you. We'll have Percy start moving over. Can't quite reach him. Looting. You're fine. So we'll have you go ahead and attack him again. What is Impale again? Have you attack him. 3 shield damage, that'll help out a lot. There we go, down to 10. Now this guy can come over and do some shield damage to him. That was nice that I wanted. Now Hagen can come over and do some nice damage. Come on, Hagen. 6. Yep. There we go, that'll help out. Do some damage to Luden. He's fine. Gun off. You rest. Mogre. You can hit him. Go ahead. Two damage, just enough. Boom! There we go. And you promoted too. -1 fighter, -4 Val. That's really not that bad. Alright, lots of kills, win bonus. Are we not going to get any prestige for that? Or renown? That's it? Well, morale is great now. I suppose that works. Mogre? How are we doing on time here? Oh, we're actually kind of getting along here. Alright, so we'll do this and then we'll go ahead and end it. Mogre comes to you sporting a dour expression. There are more warriors than usual claiming illness lately. I don't think they're faking it. I've seen them vomiting or stumbling around. Humans seem to be suffering from something too. Some kind of disease? I can't prove anything, but I think some of the rations may have been poisoned. Before you can respond, he continues. Don't spread paranoia. It may be nothing. I found nothing wrong with the food, and most of us aren't ill. What do you think? I think it might not be the food, so find a different connection. That sounds like a good one. A couple hours later, Mogre comes to you again. I don't see any pattern to it. Some of the sick have faced Dredge, while others haven't. Some admit to feeling tired, while others are well rested, aside from the pains. I don't know. You both agree to keep an eye out for anything unusual. Okay, so ending on some, a bit of an adversary. Yeah. I don't think that's the right word. Oh well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. That was an interesting little episode. Had some war there at the end, a big battle. And it looks like more Dredge will be coming to us in the next episode. So, as always, leave me some comments down below. Let me know what you think about this series. What do you want to see more of? And take it easy.